Upbeat, energetic intro music fades in and then fades to background. Yo, 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 what is good, people? Welcome back to the one and only JokeDealers Podcast show. You know the vibes, you know the schedule. It is Thursday, October 2nd, 2025, and that means it's drop day. We are your number one source for everything you need to know, from viral news that's breaking the internet to entertainment scoops, and even what's happening with your money in the financial world. And you already know, we always keep it locked on the local news right here in our own backyard. Right now, it's time to get into the game. Let's kick things off with our first segment, Sports Heat. Sound of a whistle blowing, crowd cheering. All right, first up, let's talk about tonight. It is Thursday night football, baby, and we've got a classic NFC West showdown. The Seattle Seahawks versus the Arizona Cardinals. Now, look, both of these squads have something serious to prove tonight. Seattle is looking to defend that notoriously loud home turf, trying to make a statement. But you can never, ever count out the Cardinals. They live for playing the role of the spoiler, coming in and messing up everybody's plans. All the pregame chatter, all the talking heads, they're focused on one thing, the defensive matchups. It's all about which quarterback, Gino or Kyle, can protect the rock and avoid that one costly, game-changing turnover. And you know I got a thought on this. TNF is here. This is that weekly test of dedication, right? The game where you have to decide if you're a real fan who's going to stay up way too late on a work night, or if you're just going to tuck your fantasy team in and hope for the best. Personally, I'm taking the Seahawks tonight, and not just for football reasons. I heard this stadium is so ridiculously loud that the visiting team's plays sound like they're being whispered through a tin can on a string. But you want my real pregame pick? Lock of the night. The snack selection, Doc. Always bet on snacks. You can't lose. Slight shift in tone. More local pride. Now, let's bring it back home and talk about some Philly pride. The Philadelphia Phillies are officially kicking off the Rally for Red October bus tour today. They're getting the entire city hyped for the National League Division Series starting this weekend. The energy is electric. And how about our boy Tree Turner, huh? The man just won the batting title. What a comeback story for him this season. Plus, with Zach Wheeler unfortunately sidelined, we're seeing Christopher Sanchez step up and look like a legitimate playoff ace out there. The guy is dealing. It's just wild, man. The Phils are sending a whole bus tour out to get the fans fired up. They're hitting up everywhere from City Hall all the way to Ballard Park. Hold up, that's not a tour, that's a pilgrimage, a sacred journey for the baseball faithful. You gotta love the dedication this city has. It's gonna be an insane playoff run. I can feel it. Outro music starts to fade in. All right, that's a wrap for this edition of Sports Heat. But don't you dare go anywhere. We've got so much more coming at you, entertainment, local news, and of course, more jokes. This is the Joke Dealers Podcast show, and we'll be right back after this. Stick around.